going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a breakdown as to why we are using 90% of our communication within the agency and pretty much any online business that we're a part of. And we've been using Discord over Slack for a lot of our team communication. Obviously, when it comes to dealing with clients, client work, fulfillment, etc., we're still using Slack as the main priority of communication, the main channel of communication. But as a team in-house, using Discord has been an absolute game changer, not only from a CEO's perspective and understanding what's going on at any given point in time in the day, but as well from a team perspective and collaboration perspective. There's a lot more that you can get done a lot quicker within Discord. So let's go ahead and dive into it. We're going to be covering 3 topics in today's video: how to set up remote offices, how to maximize your team's productivity within Discord, and then why Discord is better than Slack. So let's actually start from the bottom up. Basically, it's going to be faster communication, eagle eye view, like I mentioned, and then collaborations. I'm going to dive into this in just a minute. I'm actually going to fully pull back the curtain on our Discord setup so you can see exactly what we have set up, why we have set up, and how you guys can set it up yourselves as well. So this is a quick overview. Faster communication in terms of, instead of waiting when you send someone a message in Slack, waiting for them to respond takes a couple of minutes if they're not at their computer, maybe they didn't get the notification. This is going to add up in terms of a time delay, right? Even if it takes 4 to 5 minutes for everyone to get back to you via a single message on Slack, that is going to add up over a year's time. There's going to be so much lost effectiveness that you could be doing if you were to just be able to basically set up a remote office. And that's the goal of Discord, is that we're basically going to be having remote and quote unquote virtual offices. That way, if you were just in an office in real life, if you had a question for someone, you go, hey, John, could you help me with this? And you'd get that answer within 30 seconds, almost immediately. And that's sort of the goal here, is to build a virtual office or a remote office, however you want to go about doing it. And Discord is one of the best ways to do it. Now, in terms of how to maximize your team's productivity, Slack is still going to be used for info that we need in writing, right? So if we have deliverables, what do we need, etc., check-ins, daily reports, everything like that is still going to be done within Slack, and we still communicate within Slack. But if we have any quick questions, like I said, hey, what do we do for this? Hey, I have an issue with this, etc. Hey, this is a little fire, whatever, even for tiny communication on a regular basis, just collabing, it's going to be using Discord for quick communication. Now, most importantly, how do we set up remote offices? So we're going to be having individual offices set up, break rooms, collaboration rooms, and then open rooms. And what we're going to do now is actually dive into our Discord and pull back exactly how to set this up and why it's so effective. So let's dive in. Okay, so this is our, basically just using this as an example. I want to be pulling back obviously all the communication within our Discord server, but this is sort of how we have everything set up. We have one individual break room, and the key here with this, right, is like if someone, especially having a ton of remote workers, people who work abroad from you, oftentimes you don't want to be the boss that has a screen tracker in place to figure out exactly what they're doing every point in time of the day. But if I have a question and I hop into, if I know someone's on lunch, they're going to be typically waiting, like just chilling in the break room. Their mic is going to be muted. They're just doing whatever they want for that hour. And then typically, as we have, I'll break down in a moment, we have collaboration rooms. So this is where the email team and the ads team needs to work on something together. We're going to meet in collab room 1, etc. Sales departments meeting in collab room 2. Again, just a specific office where we can all sort of huddle and meet on a quick call. And this has actually been a great use to kind of get rid of Zoom, just something to think about as well. And then in terms of sales team, this is where we have our individual team meeting rooms. And then on top of that, we also have individual offices. So the ability to sort of, everyone is working within their own office. If they want, everyone can be working in a collab room together. Or if someone just wants to pop into their virtual office, it's literally as simple as me coming into Kevin's office. Hey, Kevin, I have a quick question. It takes him 30 seconds to respond. He can just unmute his mic. And from a CEO's perspective, if you hop into someone's office, their virtual office, and they're not there for 10 to 15 minutes, you can go, yo, where the hell were you? I was sitting in your office for 10 to 15 minutes. What, you should be working throughout this time of the day, which has really been a great tool in terms of keeping track of the team. Same thing, email team, we have things set up in terms of different departments. And then we have an open office here for the executive team. So myself and my CMO, we have our own, there's only 2 of us on the executive team, but we have 2 open offices, which all these other ones are private. These are open offices, which anyone can join at any given point in time. And again, it really allows us to reduce that friction in terms of communication. That way, someone can come into an individual office, someone can go into their break room. We know what's happening at all times of the day. And it's basically like we're building a virtual office. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Pretty quick and simple, but moving 90% of our communication over to Discord has allowed us to save countless hours of useless messaging back and forth, because essentially you really want to keep it simple, guys. When you have something quick and short to say, you can easily hop into someone's Discord office and get that communication and that collaboration done within a couple of minutes. And there's no point in going ahead and having to send a ton of messaging and waste a ton of time in Slack. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys can go ahead and implement this into whatever service-based business or whatever online business that you have. This is a gold mine when it comes to working with remote team members. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.